Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Sumo Summary Show. This is for day 12. Spoilers, of course, for day 12 action. We're going to get into it. Um, what did I have to? I had to tell you something right off the top. I totally forgot, so it'll come to me as we go. Here we go. All right, let's share the screen and get right into it. You came here to talk about sumo. Let's talk about sumo. So the sumo shop, that's like the official sumo store. This is too cool, this Baymax thing. Um, has the calendar for 2025, and I will be picking a few up. Looks like there's some really good layouts and pictures and stuff to have in that. So 1,100 yen, current exchange rate about $8. Not terribly expensive. So I'll be getting a few of those to give away and offer as prizes potentially. When I'm at the Basho, they have a couple desk versions. They have this one. I got to find out what this is that comes with this. It's another 1,000 yen. I think it's a Kimarite guide or something. Somebody's showing it off. So I'll find out about that and see if maybe that's something else I can get. Maybe if you win, you get first or second place in the contest or something like that. So could just be a pocket calendar. I don't know. I'm too lazy to cut and paste the kanji into the Google Translate right now at the moment. All kinds of goods that I'll be picking up at the bus show, towels and whatnot. A lot of you were thought that keychain I got. Are they going to have that? Let me see. hmm Let me go to this one that looked like a key holder. And yeah, these are just all the different. You guys like this one where it was like little bits of the clay of the dohyo with the wrestler's name stamped on it. And I got Ura. So, but obviously they have, just about every wrestler probably. Well, maybe they have a limited selection. So if these are there, these are really easy to pick up. 800 yen, not too bad. That's probably about 550, $5.50 these days. Um, so yeah, made out of the actual Dokyo clay. And I'll try to pick up some really popular wrestlers. Yeah, if there's anything else you can think of that, would be cool to have as a gift or a prize, let me know. Lots of stuff over here on the Sumo shop. What do we got here? How do we get over there? Oop. Oh, that's just a Tegata thing that you could get an order. Oh, maybe we just have to do this, Jason. Come on. Oh, yeah, towels. I'll restock on some of the towels of the more popular guys. Oh, they have Shirokuma now. He's new. Um, so Onosato, of course, I don't think I've had before. I'll get him. Koto Zakura Ono show is an interesting one for them to have because he's about to get demoted down to the third tier division to Kerafuji. I like how it's in this kind of purple tint. Hoshoru should be popular. So yeah, I'll get a bunch of those. Uh, and just all kinds of restock. And that's largely because of you guys. So thank you very much. Sending money via Patreon. Some people used to send tips to the tip jar. Now, people sign up for membership here on YouTube. All that stuff helps spread the love here because I kind of pay it forward by buying stuff and sending it out to all the people that win the various giveaways and things like that. In the standings, speaking of the contest, Jordan Green, who didn't follow my instructions, perhaps Jordan, and kept his, or maybe he just used all caps or something. I don't know. But I think I asked to keep it under 20 characters, and that's why, because you can't really read it here. And Matthew are tied for first place, so good for them. Kotozakura and Hoshoru tied. Oh, actually, I guess we shouldn't look at this before we've talked about the matches because this tells you who won and lost today. So we'll come back to that, I guess. All right, let's jump into it. Actually, let's look. I don't think anybody pulled out absent today. Yep, nobody. Bushozan came back. Let's start down in Juryo for day 12. All right, Ao Nishiki got his Kachikoshi. Yay! So the man from Ukraine will stay in the Juryo division and go up the Banzuke. He beat Waka Ikari, who needs two more wins in the final 3 days to stay in Juryo. If he gets a 7 and 8, I think they'll just bump him down to Juryo 14. But if he stays at 6 and goes 6 and 9, he'll get demoted back down to Makushita. Yeah, here's Ono Show. I was just talking about his towel, longtime fixture of the top division, but just not doing well, as you can see. Uh, 3 losses pulled out of the tournament, 1 win, 3 losses pulled out of the tournament. This tournament, uh, just the same thing. Look at all those black circles, but he's showing up for work this bus show. I don't know. Fuji Seiyun got his Kachikoshi and Juryo at 8 and 4. What else happened? Tochi Taikai got his Kachikoshi, 8 and 4. Thomas Shoho got his Kachikoshi. Nice. Bunch of guys getting their Kachikoshi early. The big match was this one. Tsurugisho, the leader at 10 and 1 versus Kaio. Tsurugisho lost. So Kaio went to 6 and 6, but more importantly, he now has 2 losses and Kimbozan one. He's still 1 win behind Tsurugisho. But it could come down to a playoff situation because there's still 3 days to go. Hakuoho got a win to get closer to Kachikoshi. He's now 7 and 5. Kitsunawaka at Juryo 1 wants to get his Kachikoshi to obviously go back up to the Maigashira. He's been Maigashira before, Kitsunawaka. Let's see, his highest rank is Maigashira 14. So he's been in the top division before. He wants to return. So yeah, there's nobody else. When we look at the leaderboard in a minute, there's nobody else with 3 losses. So 2 losses is your leader, 3 losses in second place, and then there are a bunch of guys at 8 and 4. Okay, going to the top division now. Uh, I'm drinking a little Skull tonight. Some of the names of Japanese beverages are awesome. It's kind of like it's got a little carbonation, I think. Yeah, just a hint of carbonation. This is a new flavor they're trying, strawberry cream, and I kind of like it. But it's you guys have probably all had this if you like cola and this is the type where you can only drink about 3 or 4 gulps, and then you got to put it away, put it back in the fridge, and maybe drink a little bit more the next day. You can't like drink this whole bottle. It's just too like just I don't know, rich. I don't know what to say. Intense, not intense, but just too sweet. Part of it. Although some of you might laugh at that because you might go, "My God, Coke is sweet, Pepsi is sweet," but that's lifeblood to me, man. So I'm enjoying some Skull. I just like saying that name. Okay, here we go. Let's go back in now that I've had my drink. Okay, so Asakoryu fought Shimano Umi up from Juryo to fight a Maigashira ranked wrestler, and he got the win. It's now 6 and 6. Asakoryu, unfortunately, now 5 and 7. So he has to win Friday, Saturday, Sunday to get his Kachikoshi, and he has to win at least 2 of those matches to have any chance of staying in the top division. If he goes 7 and 8, he has a chance. But yeah, if he loses more than one, he's done. Okay, Ryuden went to 3 and 9 by beating Nishiki Fuji. Bushozan came back, didn't get a win. Hokuto Fuji got the win, now at 5 and 7. Toki Hayate at 5 and 7 after getting a win over Sadanoumi. Tamawashi Ye took care of the rookie. Tamawashi now 7 and 5. 1 win away from the all-important Kachikoshi that we know he wants to get here to finish off his 2024. Shishi, unfortunately, at 3 and 9 now, it's not looking good. Even if he won out and went 6 and 9, I'm thinking he's going back down to Juryo. Chiyoshoma got his Kachikoshi over Midori Fuji. Roga beat Onokatsu, who's now 8 and 4. Gonoyama is a 3-loss Rikishi he maintained by beating Takara Fuji. Shonana Umi got his Kachikoshi by beating Endo. Mitaki Umi, I watched the match, guys. It's just sad. I'm baffled. 6 and 6, he lost to Meisei, who was very kind. He kind of pushed him out and then grabbed him so he didn't have to like go down the side of the dohyo. And, it's just like, what are we doing here? Uh, Ichi Yamamoto trying to get his Kachikoshi but lost to Nishikigi. Takayasu got his Kachikoshi by beating Koto Shoho. A pretty big matchup here. Both men 8-3 going into this match. Abi, the winner over Wakataka Kage. Both of these guys are the likely Komusubi promotion candidates. So that was an important win for Abi. He's now 9-3. Wakataka Kage at 8-4. Ura, already a losing record, but nice for him to get a win over Oshoma. Oho got a win over Shirano Umi. Atami Fuji beat Hirano Umi 1-11. Ouch. Uh, Wakamoto Haru now we're in the Sanyaku. The Komusubi got a win. He pretty much needs. I mean, he wants to get a Kachikoshi and maybe better to go up to Sekewake if he can. He beat Tobizaru, who's now 6-6. Kirishima, though, he's not giving up. He got a win, and he's now at 6-6. So he needs two more wins to stay at Sekewake. And the big thing, of course, is that he beat Takanosho, right? So Takanosho, 10-1, went into the day on the one-loss leaderboard with the two Ozeki and lost today to Kirishima. We'll look in a moment who he's fighting tomorrow. But that was a big one. For Kirishima, he just needs the win. Doesn't really matter who it is against. But for Takanosho, he really wanted to win that and go to 11-1. Just couldn't do it. Hoshoru was the first Ozeki up, and he fought Shodai. Shodai was at 4-7, and he lost as a Makikoshi. He lost, so now he has a losing record. So he will be vacating Komusubi, and it really just depends what the two Sekewake do. If one of them vacate, then Wakamoto Haru will go up, and there could be two open Komusubi slots, or maybe one of the Sekewake will only go down one slot to Komusubi. So a lot can happen there. It just depends what Kirishima and Daisho do over the weekend. Hoshoru maintains his one loss on top of the leaderboard, 11-1 now. Kotozakura fought right after him, also needed to get the win to stay in the one loss group. Did it, beat Sekewake Daisho, and he's now 6-6. So both Sekewake are 6-6, and they've both fought. Well, Kirishima hasn't. Let's see, Kirishima. Yeah, I mean he hasn't fought any Ozeki yet. So he could be getting, they've given him Gonoyama tomorrow. He could be getting an Ozeki or more than one Ozeki on day 14, 15. Kind of interesting that he hasn't fought. He's fought the other Sekewake. He's fought Wakamoto Haru, of course, um, and Shodai, both Komusubi. But yeah, he hasn't fought an Ozeki yet. So, maybe because he just wasn't performing that well. Daisho, on the other hand, I think has had to fight all three. Yeah, Onosato, Hoshoru, Kotozakura, all three in a row. So how is that fair? You know, if you're a Sekewake, you should have to fight the Ozeki. That should just be part of your job description. So that's a little strange. But there you go. So his last 3 days are going to be pretty cushy, Daisho, because he's already fought all these hard guys. And now they're not around. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see who they give Kirishima on day 13 and 14. They're giving him Gonoyama, who is doing well. Where is he? Maegashira 8 tomorrow, but that's because he's 9-3. Okay. And then the final match of the day, not really that important anymore, but we want Onosato to get his Kachikoshi. He did that today. He got the win to go to 8-4, beat Takeda Fuji. They haven't fought each other since March. And Takeda Fuji was the winner that time. So Onosato evened out their record at 1-1 now. And both men are 8-4, but kind of underwhelming a little bit, considering how much people were, hot on them at the beginning of the Boss show. Uh, Takeda Fuji, the first time he's fought an entire Boss show and lost more than twice. Onosato, of course, not being able to win the Yusho in his debut as an Ozeki. And it really is the spotlight is shining on the two veteran Ozeki. So good for them. And we hope that there's a awesome sort of showdown on day 15. Okay, let's look at the leaderboard. So it is now the two guys all by themselves, the two Ozeki, and Takenosho is the only two-loss Rikishi. There's nobody else with only two losses. And then you have some three-loss guys like Abi and Gonoyama. Not mathematically out of the hunt for the cup yet, but probably not going to be a factor. So it's probably going to come down to one of the two Ozeki, but Takanosho still has a chance. He has fought both now, right? Oh, he has Kotozakura on day 13. I'm sorry. So that's a huge match. He's got to really win that match to give Kotozakura a loss. So they're both at two losses. And then, of course, hope that, well, hold on now. Oh, he hasn't fought Hoshoru either. So he might fight Kotozakura tomorrow and Hoshoru on day 15, day 14. You just never know. And maybe he's kind of fighting the matches that Kirishima should be fighting because of his superior record right now. But there you go. So he's not out of it at all. The three last guys probably are, and we'll just have to see how the next 3 days go. Down in Juryo, they did, as I mentioned, take Oshomi. Oh no, here he is, 9-2 and 1. They still got him on the leaderboard, even though he can't get any more wins. So yeah, that's kind of a non-issue, but it's basically Kimbozan and Tsurugisho down in Juryo, but it's just a one-loss difference now, and then the rest of the guys down there. So let's look at tomorrow, day 13. So tomorrow, again, traveling, getting to Fukuoka in the evening. We'll check in and go out for dinner and come back and probably do a sumo summary show in my hotel room. Uh, smartphone in my hand or something, maybe just real fast, real quick thing. Uh, and then try to show you highlights if you're a Patreon person. That's a separate thing. Match coverage for day 13, Friday. Um, I will tape it. I'll tape Friday, Saturday on my DVR just in case something crazy happens and I want footage of it so I can put it up later. But if I don't have anything up, if you're a Patreon person, I don't have anything up for Friday, just be patient, cut me some slack, and I'll come back strong on Sunday. The plan is on Sunday, day 15, early-ish, afternoonish, I'll do highlights for day 14, put up 3 videos so you get to see everybody, see where everybody's at. Then I'll watch Senshuraku live and on day 15, tape all that, champion interview, all the good stuff, and all that'll go up on Patreon Sunday night. And yeah, that's the plan right now. Some live footage on Saturday, but I can share that here on YouTube because there's no copyright on that. That's me filming. That's fine. But my smartphone is only got so much of a lens. I have Parkinson's disease, so my hands shake, and it's far away. So I'm trying to hold the thing steady, right? And it's doing this and it's zooming in. It never comes out that good. So but I'll do some just for atmosphere and you get a sense of the arena and things like that. I don't know if the guy I'm going to be with Spencer will want to be on camera or not, so we'll find out about that. But I plan on having a really good time. I'm really looking forward to getting away for the weekend. It'll be really nice. Not really I don't really have that much holiday plans. Like, well, Thanksgiving isn't a thing here. I do miss that as an American, but yeah, this Christmas last year, if you are been following the channel for a while, you might know I went to Guam, and that was fantastic. But I got home and I had COVID, so it was like I had these great 5 days and then paid for it with being sick for 5 days. Um, but this year, Fuyasumi, as we say in Japanese, a winter vacation, just no plans at all. I think I'm just going to relax and just take it easy. Hopefully, there'll be some good movies and yeah, just enjoy my time off. And then the January show will be here before we know it. So this is kind of my one traveling bit here at the end of the year, is what I'm saying, to Fukuoka. So I always enjoy seeing my friend Brian, who lives down there, and yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, I hope. Okay, last share here. Oy. Day 13. Okay. So let's start down in Juryo. Alan Ishki's still in the first match of the day every day, which is only annoying because I can only turn on my DVR at 3 o'clock, and like these first about four matches happen right before 3 o'clock, so I can't even tape his match. Boom, boom, boom. Any big matches? Got 6-6 going against 6-6. That's kind of fun. Yeah, and oh well, Hakuoho versus Tsurugisho. That's a fun matchup. Tsurugisho wants to maintain. Hakuoho wants to get his Kachikoshi. 7-5 versus 7-5. One of them will get their Kachikoshi. And Kimbozan to maintain one behind Tsurugisho has got to beat Hakuyozan in the final match there. If Hakuoho can give Tsurugisho a third loss, that will benefit Kimbozan. And then the four loss guys kind of have some chance, right? Okay, up to the top division. Shishi has Kitanowaka, Sadanumi Bushozan. I'm just going to try to pick out some of the big ones. A lot of 7-5 guys sprinkled all throughout, trying to get their Kachikoshi. Tamawashi fighting the rookie, Asakoryu, Ichiyamamoto, Toki Hayate. Both of these guys already have their Kachikoshi. This is a big match. Hokuto Fuji, Midori Fuji. Whoever loses will have a Makekoshi, so big for those two guys. Mitake Yumi still on there. Gonna fight Shonan Umi tomorrow and have no chance. Takara Fuji going for Kachikoshi. Ami versus Takeru Fuji. So that's a fun one. They pulled him way up all the way to the Musubi no Ichiban today, but tomorrow they've let him go back down to about halftime, and they're gonna have him fight Abi, who's 9-3. Ura Nishikigi. Wakataka Kage has Onokatsu. They both have the same. He's a Maegashira 15 pulled weight up. They both have the same record, 8-4. Shodai has Tobizaru. And then Wakamotoharu trying to get Kachikoshi against Chirana Umi. Pretty much a softball there to the Komasubi. Daisho has Oshoma. Try to get his seventh win. Kirishima has Gonoyama. Okay, and now we're getting serious. Onosato versus Hoshoru, so our first Ozeki match. And Kotozakura versus Takanosho. So the final two matches tomorrow. If I can get in my hotel room before 6 p.m., those matches will happen around 5:45, 5:50 p.m. Japan time. I will do my best to tape them live, just hold my camera up to the screen in the hotel room and give you my live reaction. So yeah, those are fun matches. Okay, so that's the lineup for day 13. Basically, what'll happen after that is so these guys will have fought him. He's got to fight Kotozakura. Oshoru will probably fight Takanosho Saturday, and then these two guys will fight each other on Sunday. That's my guess, and we shall see. All right. Over in Patreon, let me know. A lot of you have signed up as a free member, and unfortunately, it doesn't really get you much. You don't get any access to the matches. But there's over 100 of you. So would you like me to do this? I hate to spam people and stuff, but would you like me to send you an upgrade offer to a paid membership? I have no idea. It's only $1 a month, but maybe you get 10% off or something. If a bunch of you say, yeah, send it, I'll send it out. It's just a click. The other thing is anybody interested in gifting? Uh, Let me show you what it looks like. Buying a gift for someone. Give friends and family access to Patreon. You can gift up to 1 year of membership. So I guess you would click the button. I can send this out as a link. If anyone's interested, maybe send me an email and maybe I'll just send you the link personally. But if you want to buy your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, dad, uncle, whatever, a gift of the Patreon page for it says up to 1 year, so maybe you can just buy them a month uh, or a couple months or something. Here, try out the January Basho. Here's a free month of Patreon. Yeah, if anybody's interested, just let me know. My email, jasonsumo2023 at gmail.com. As always, that link is down in the description if you need it. Okay, I think that's it. Got to go pack, doing some laundry. Got to make sure I take everything I need. The weather is getting cold, but not cold, cold. So I'm a little, I don't want to get too hot. So obviously wear layers. But I'm going to sit outside and eat lunch on Saturday because they have these food trucks out there and you can kind of watch the rickshaw walk in. So hopefully that'll all work out. As long as it doesn't rain, that's all we don't want. Anything else is fine. It can be cloudy, it can be cold. Because once you go inside the arena, you're fine. Okay, probably be back here tomorrow night. Won't have anything Saturday night. I know that. And then Sunday, of course, is the big final day. So I'll be back here Sunday night and we'll be talking. Don't think I'm going to do it live this time, guys, just because, I have to get up for work Monday morning and everything like that. I don't think I can wait and do it like at 11:30 at night. But I will definitely have a sumo summary show on day 15, and then the wrap up and things like that will come later in maybe around Thanksgiving time in America. Okay, peace. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.